Hey gang, back again with another installment of FZ600. And I said C, not Z. There's more to talk about with this FZ600, so let's just get right into it. The FZ600 is still underway, and with all this waiting time with this mail, it's been terrifying. Should have had this thing running by now, man, but it's been not happening because, you know, all of the things in the world right now are causing things to slow down in certain cases, and mailing out my parts seems to not be a priority. Anyway, that hasn't stopped me from doing work. We're getting into carburetors in this one. Lots of carburetors. Carburetor stuffs, carburetor fix-its, fuel tank fix-its, fuel tank parts, ordering more parts, waiting for parts. You're gonna notice my hat, my beard, and everything changes in this video because time has gone so far. Anyway, let's get into this. Yeah, so what you're looking at now is basically what's going on. That's not really an exaggeration. Taking apart some carburetors. I was able to get the idle jets out of these bad boys, but the only problem that I'm having is with this last carburetor here, and I can't get the pin dislodged from there. So I've tried everything, man. What do you do about a stuck float pin? Burn the house down. Or you can try this. Went ahead and I blew it out with a little bit of brake cleaner just as a preliminary clean, and you can see just how much cleaner it is compared to the other three already. So I'm going to be replacing the float valve seat. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those out. Yeah, those are gross. Those damn boots. So these bad boys are freaking solid, man. We're gonna be either researching some refurb or just trying to buy some. If I can find some that are cheap and not completely stiff. There is a way to bring these back to pliable. It's a process. Meanwhile, I'm looking for an air filter. So also while I'm in here, I might as well, my bike, I can do whatever the hell I want. So the smog stuff's gonna come off, of course, because I don't live in California. So I'm losing lights. Apparently batteries died. Anyway, I made a discovery today. I found a fuel petcock. Pretty stoked on this thing. I even have the original dial. Just gotta get the insides. I got some parts in. Well, I guess since it's my Friday and these things just came in, maybe at least put the float valve in. I don't have any other parts. So that's all I get to do today. You want to make sure that these bad boys are nice and super sweet clean. So I would always recommend putting a little bit of an agent on your rag and getting the rag stuff down in there and giving it a twist or two to clear out any debris. That is one shiny float valve seat. Oh my goodness. And now we don't want to screw up our O-ring, so just a tiny bit of grease, a little bit of coating of grease out there so that it just slides in, helps it slip in. Don't make any funny jokes. All right. Those. flip valve, and voila. Just have to get that guy in there a little bit more, and we are ready to rock with a brand new float valve. Well, this is as far as I can go. I've got I just looked in the mail today and got some jets in the mail, and but I don't have washers for these two. So just the pilots are in there now, and I'm gonna add through some pods on there just to make it see what it looked like. Here's where we stand. I'm just waiting on all of the OEM parts now, and they seem to be taking the longest apparently. So what we got going on over yonder? I got that petcock ready to rock here, and gonna replace some parrots. And I also have the schematic on my big old screen over here. Looking at this here fuel petcock thingy. Now, a couple things you'll probably notice right off the bat is we got a broken filter there, and we got a broken chunk filter there. And I'm going to put an inline fuel filter in it. With that, I'm not going to really worry too much about these. This O-ring was a bit of a problem, so I ended up picking at it for a little while and got it started. You didn't need to see me digging at it and crusting for 5 minutes. Yeah, just to get that first grab on this thing was hard enough. There. All right, looks like I got that somewhat cleaned up enough to at least start cleaning it up more so that I can get an O-ring on that. Okay, so looking at this thing, it's looking pretty much like I'm gonna need one of these, because this bad boy is totally dried and cracking. Okay, so that's number 14. That's our valve. Number 16, that's an O-ring. We're going to order 2 of those screws, because why not? Just order the screws. 15, 2 panhead screws. We're going to order a number 17. An O-ring, number 17, coming right up. There is also an O-ring up in this guy. So I'm going to go ahead and replace that guy too. Let's see what's in the box. We've got 1 Yamaha genuine parts and accessories throttle cable, shiny new washer. There should be another one of those. We've got another shiny new washer. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 brand new float pins. I didn't shove these float pins all the way in because I knew I was going to replace them. So, yeah. And last but not least, I got the brand new Schrader valve for the fork. This bright new shiny one, like a boss. Now, I don't know if the original will go back on there, but we're gonna see. Yes. new. I can't even tell you how long it's been since these things were actually together. I'm going to put them in the bike because why the hell not? That's what they are for, right? How's my hair? Freshly showered, yeah. Well, okay. Now that I'm through making a fool of myself for an entire video, that's about all I can do. I'm kind of at the end of it for now. Got more to do. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at for right now. It's gonna be started very soon. The fuel system is what I was most concerned about. I wanted to be able to get clean fuel from the fuel tank to the carburetors. I'm gonna take it to the next step from here, and I really appreciate you guys tagging along. If you do like what you see, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment, hit the like button, all of that good stuff. And we'll see you next time. Thanks again. I'm out.